Yo, have you ever wanted to hold the crown for more than 5 freaking seconds in the crown game mode? Or let alone be able to tag someone? Well, this video will hopefully teach you how to do all of that and get much better at this game mode. And I'm not going to mention a single gameplay mechanic. So let's get straight into the video. Now, when you start off a game of Crown, odds are you're going to be a peasant. So what I recommend on maps with a lot of high ground and ladders and stuff is to just wait at the top of them. You can also do this on Crossroads, Bloxburg, any type of map that has a bunch of ladders that people tend to climb on. Because the first thing I will teach all of you is hotspots. Now, what hotspots are basically where people tend to go when they're running. For example, up ladders. People love going up ladders just because they want to get that quick high ground, but little do they know that's just a free choke point for you to capture on. So yeah, just wait at these points and you will be able to catch a lot of people in the process. Now, unfortunately, not everyone is stupid enough to go up these hotspots. So if nobody is going up these hotspots and there is around 2 minutes left on the clock, I say it's about time to go for the kill. And this is where I introduce my favorite acronym I actually learned in driving school. The acronym IPDE, which stands for Identify, Predict, Decide, and Execute. So you identify the crown person, that's that person right there. You predict where they're gonna go. I think they're probably gonna go this way. And then you decide what you're gonna do. Okay, if they're gonna go this way, then I'm gonna try to cut them off by going over here and gonna try to tag them. And once you decided, you can execute. Now, if your prediction is wrong, don't worry. You've got plenty of time, probably, maybe not. But if you do have time, then that's fine. You can reset and do the whole thing again. If that person has done exactly what you predicted, it's time to go for the kill. Let's go hunt them down and get them. And this also ties into another one of my tips. Please do not chase the crown person directly unless if you're on limited time and you are desperate. Because if you chase the person directly, especially on solo crown, you will have no chance of getting them because everyone else is hunting them down. It is absolutely way too chaotic. You're not going to get anywhere. But if you stay in the range of where they're going to go, you will have a much higher chance than the 20 people chasing them. They probably all have like a 2% chance of catching it while you have like a 60%. So make sure to give yourself that advantage over others. And make sure when you tag to aim for their body, not for their head, not for their legs, for their body, because they have that huge chest and arms area that you can hit easily, while the legs and head are much harder to hit, which means that you have to aim a little bit down, but not too much. And that's about it for me and tagging tips. Now it's time to go to the running. Now, if there's any tip I want you to take from this video, it's this.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
That's right, it's over when you take the high ground. As soon as you get the crown, try to get up somewhere. On Bloxburg, these middle trees are actually very useful because, well, there's that smaller tree that you can jump on. On Raven Rock, this little like arch bridge thing is pretty useful as long as there's no peasants on it, and climbing on the side of this bridge is pretty useful too. On glass houses, once again, some more trees and that little cliff over there is also really handy. And of course I could go on and on about these spots, but the point of this video is not to showcase spots. Let me know if you want a video on that, but I just wanted to showcase some of the places that you could go. Trees are very common, so go ahead and try to climb on those. Anyways, for my second tip, it's really simple. Please roll when you jump off cliffs and try to time it to where you get the best roll possible. Just hit the slide button right before you land and you should be able to get a good roll. If you don't roll, well, this is what happens when you don't roll. Everyone catches up to you and you lose your crown. So make sure that you actually land it properly because any roll is better than no roll. Now on to my final running tip. Please plan your movements. Don't just randomly run around and mindlessly try to escape people because you're not going to get anywhere. You see this position right here, what I plan to do, jump on this car, jump on those trees, and then get on the archway and no one's gonna get me. And I'm gonna play it out, and look at that. Not a single person got me up here. Easy win. Just plan out your routing sometimes. It is not easy because, well, you're on the fly, the adrenaline is hot, and you want to go. But just understand that planning is probably the most important part of running. So be sure to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, well, things happen. But that's about it for me in this video. These are some basic tips that will help you a lot with Crown. I've won so many more games when I started implementing my own tips that I created. So yeah, go ahead and try them. If it works out, then great. You have a new way to play Crown. But if it doesn't work out, then just try to play it your own way and see what works out. I do want to come up with some more guides that will help, like common runner spots that are very useful and common tagger spots that you can take. But yeah, that's it for me for now. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Psst, hey, you're still watching? Here's one more secret tip I've got for you. Cannons are the most underrated tool in Untitled tag game, especially on glass houses where they aim perfectly on the crown people hotspots. It is so easy to just aim that cannon at that area and just fire, and you will definitely hit some crown people eventually. I hit people twice with the cannons in this one game, so be sure to utilize that on this map. But yeah, that's actually all from me. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.